I have a good show for you all. I have a damn good show for you all. Today we're going to talk about those so-called famous content creators and the differences between them and me, what they do, what I do, and also we're going to be talking about how the game is played on the vanilla version and the modded version and see which one is more beneficial to you. So we'll go ahead and begin this. And I'm going to get some people upset. They're going to be upsetting about what I'm going to talk about. But it's the truth. And you know what they say, the truth shall set you free. But some of you also that know me know that I don't give a rat's, you know what they talk or what they say about me, right? So we'll start doing this right now. I am what they call a hobby streamer. What is a hobby streamer? Well, a hobby streamer is one that plays this game just for the fun of it. I don't want to get compensated. I don't want you to pay me any money. I don't want donations from you because I don't believe in that. I just play for the fun. In my games that I do, most of the time are multiplayer, which I allow other people to come into my stream so they can get their diamonds and those great ones and all those animals that they cannot, I repeat, they cannot get in the regular game. Oh, but Legend, that's cheating. Well, no, cheating is, let me tell you what cheating is. Cheating is the way EW has this game constructed, that in order for you to see a diamond, you have to shoot 35,000 animals to see one. And there are people here that have been playing this game for 2 years, and they still haven't seen or been able to shoot a diamond. That's cheating, what EW is doing. But besides the point, so the content creators, what they do is they have you come to their stream, and they'll be very social with you about it, and you're going to watch them, and they're going to be running around the map, collecting money from you, your $5 or whatever money you want to give them. And 99% of them, they're not even as good players as they seem to portray. You know, oh, but I'm learning from them. You're not learning nothing. What are you learning? You're learning how to grind? Let me tell you something, buddy. Grinding is what you do in real life to make money, to support your family, to support your house, to support the food that you put in your mouth. That's what grinding is all about. I'm not coming here to this game so I can sweat it out. I come here for relaxation. So I don't want to come here and have to shoot 35,000 animals before I see a diamond. See, I didn't have to shoot one single animal. Look, there's a diamond there already. You see what I'm talking about? He's going down. So that's one of the differences between myself and those famous content creators that want to have you strung up on their fingers as they're making their money from you. So I don't believe in that, okay? That's one of the differences. Another difference is, another thing those content creators do is that even though the game has a whole bunch of glitches and problems, they never say nothing negative about the game. They don't instruct you on what to do. They don't let you know what's going on because they're all tied up with EW. EW is paying them money so they can act like if nothing happened. When have you ever seen one of their content creators tell you about one of the issues or problems in the game? They don't. Because they just want to turn an eye from it and at the same time not giving you the right information. Why don't they stand up for you if they're supposed to represent EW? No, they can't, because if not, they know they're going to lose the mighty dollar. They're going to lose money if they tell you about the problems. When you ask them about something, for them, oh, everything is so fine. The game is great. The game has no issues. Everything is wonderful, because they really don't care about you. They care. The only thing they care is the money that they're putting in their pockets from you watching their stream and making you believe that they're so great a player when in fact they're not. Here's another way these content creators, so-called famous content creators, benefit from you. When a new map comes out, right, they always tell you, their community manager always tells you, well, when it first comes out, we're going to have them have access to the map before everybody else do. You know what that is? And I'm going to tell you why. Because the first ones that make the video on the new map and on the new thing that EW is bringing out, those are the ones that are going to make the bulk of the money. So if you're a streamer that were not chosen by EW to be their poster child, you're going to get nickels and dimes, because by the time you post your video, those chosen video content creators, by them, when those new videos come out, they're going to get the bulk of the money. It doesn't matter to me because, like I said, I'm a heavy streamer, but that's something that some of you need to realize, that everything is about the mighty dollar. They want them to first show you what's going on so you can keep paying them money, and then 3 or 4 days later, they'll release the new map to the rest of us, of the other people, because in reality, they don't care. I was telling the other day somebody that I was talking to that these so famous content creators, they cheat in the game, even live. And he said, no way, they're not cheating even live. Such and such doesn't cheat. Such and such doesn't cheat. They don't cheat. They can't cheat live. And I told that person, go ahead and check out my other 2 videos that I have on YouTube that shows you exactly how these so famous content creators cheat. How they prepare the map before they go on the stream, knowing exactly where the diamond, where the gray one's going to be. And then they'll begin at one end of the map, walking or running towards the other end, saying, oh, we're going to get a diamond. We're going to get a diamond. There's got to be a diamond around here. Boom. And all of a sudden, 1 hour into the stream, they find their diamond, which they always knew where the diamond was at. And it's the easiest thing to do because I have done it myself. So don't get fooled that they're such a great player, that they know so much, because in reality, they don't do. So now let's talk about modding. Oh, but modding is cheating. That depends. If you do it on a multiplayer game of somebody else's and you're doing it to get an advantage, yes, it's cheating. You're not supposed to do that. But the way it is now, for example, in my multiplayer games, what I do, which is most of the times that what I do is multiplayer, I allow other players that have never gotten a diamond, that have never gotten a gray one, I let them have their first experience getting one of those animals. And you know what? They thank me. And guess what else? Well, there are not enough people that are doing that. Yes, there is. Every time I put on my multiplayer the 8 people that are allowed to join, and one goes away, there's another one coming in. There's always 20 of them waiting in line to come into my multiplayer because they want to get their diamond. So, and why is that? Well, very simple. Because the game, the way it is, I'll repeat, is not fair. It's not fair at all. There are some people here that have been playing this game for 2 years and they still haven't gotten a diamond. There are some people here that have to shoot 35,000 animals in order to get a rare diamond. Does that make sense? Come on. This is supposed to be entertainment. You're supposed to come here to have fun. I'm not saying to put a diamond every 10 animals, but, a diamond or a gray one should be available much easier than it is now. So this is where I come in. I provide that service to those individuals that want to have their first diamond, that want to have their first experience in playing this game the way that I think it should be. A fun game, a game that you enjoy yourself, a game that you can come and have some type of relaxation after a day's work. So that's what I provide. Is it for everyone? No, it's not. If you want to play the vanilla, if you want to grind, the so famous grinding that everybody's talking about, that you have to suffer, you have to sweat it out before you get one rare animal. If you want to do that, that's your own business. More power to you. But I have an alternative. You can come here and try to get your diamond. Now, let me tell you something, you're not going to believe me. Even if I load up these maps with the hundreds of diamonds, hundreds of gray ones that I always do, guess what? For some reason, even at that, people still have problems getting these animals. So the problem is not what I'm doing, it's the way people are hunting. What these famous content creators are showing them how to do it with it's all wrong. Like running around the map like this looking for animals. This is another way you play this game, boys and girls. My suggestion is for those beginners is to play with the animals drinking time, because that's where the animals are always going to be at. Drinking water at the lakes. So if you are by the lakes before the animals show up, you're always going to shoot an animal. But what do I see in my multiplayer games? When I look around on my map, everybody else running around the map, because that's the way they're watching the content creators running around the map, and they're trying to follow their steps. And what they don't realize is that those famous content creators are running around the map, so you can follow them and they can put in the time on the stream and give you the opportunity to donate money towards them. That's what you don't realize, boys and girls. It's a business. They're not there just for the fun of it, to make you happy or to teach you anything, because most don't teach you anything. In my multiplayer games and some of my videos, I teach people exactly how to play this game. Which other content creators do you see teaching you how to play this game? None. None of the famous ones do that. They always tell you, "Oh, we're going to be hunting this, we're going to be hunting that," and you're following them like if you were a puppet. So that's one of the reasons why I am playing this game opposite to what they do, and that's the reason I don't want to get paid by anybody, because this is not a game that you should get paid or should you ask people for money or to contribute like they do. Shame on them. That's what I say. Shame on them. So in conclusion, what I'm going to tell you is, if you're going to follow some of these content creators, don't give them any money. Don't give them any donation, because they don't even play better than you. They're just leading you astray. They're just trying to keep you on their stream, because eventually they'll know that at some point in time, by you subscribing to them, you're going to be paying them money. And why should you pay somebody money to play the game for them to do the same thing that you can do? You don't have to pay them to watch them. That's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. Paying people on Twitch, on their stream, money, so you can watch them play their game, something that you can do, and a lot of times you can even do better than them, just by following a simple rule. So don't waste your money, and if you're going to waste your time watching them, just go ahead and watch them. That's it. And that, boys and girls, is the reality. And like I said, some people are going to get upset. Some of these content creators are going to get upset. And once more, I'll tell you, I really don't give a rat's if they get upset or not, because they haven't taught me nothing. I don't watch them because I don't have nothing to learn, because they're not doing nothing that I can or that I can do 100 times better. So why am I going to watch them for? Especially seeing them always making mistakes and saying and talking about stuff that they don't know about, teaching people the wrong things. So this is the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.